It's kind of a ripoff, eh? Just 3 of them.
My name is Joe.
Look. He squeezes his legs and he takes a swipe at you.
And I am a fanboy. Books, toys, comics, TV, film. If I'm not reading it or watching it or collecting it,
Careful, that's not a toy.
I'm making it. It's my life. But there are more important things to life. My wife and I decided to simplify. We took our life savings and we built a place in the country. And that is when I realized I had no practical skills whatsoever. So, I'm gonna get rid of all my stuff.
Broken, cracking, like seriously.
And with the help of my friends, and family, I'm gonna go from fanboy to farmer.
Joe, we're rolling.
When are we going?
Yep.
Where do you want me to start?
Okay, so what is a fanboy?
A fanboy is... what is a fanboy? No, that's not what it is. It's someone... What is a fanboy? It's someone who is... Let me start that again. What is a fanboy?
What do you want me to...
We should probably go to Justin for that fanboy answer. Like, we'll just cut to Justin, and then...
I think a fanboy used to be the traditional geek. Somebody who was just really obsessed with something. It didn't matter what it was, Battlestar Galactica or Lord of the Rings or whatever. Somebody who... it's somebody who puts their entire personality into something created by someone else, and maybe eventually becomes their own creator. It's basically someone who gets a little obsessive.
Whatever Justin said. Justin. After you.
Okay, I'm gonna cut here.
Come this way. I think the issue is that a lot of my things are kind of dispersed throughout the house and hidden amongst actual decoration, and I think it's kind of not noticeable, but maybe not so much to other people.
Is that a TARDIS?
Yes, that's a TARDIS. This is actually a tea bag box, Peter Davidson on the one side, but I don't like Peter Davidson's Doctor, so I keep it turned that way. Keep it Dutched like that. Like, I don't know. I think Treebeard belongs on the mantle. Some people don't.
I told them no, I would keep you safe, and safe is where I'll keep you.
As you can see, this stuff kind of overruns the house a little bit. Not overruns the house, but it's everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of getting rid of some of these kid pictures. Maybe putting this up. Right about here. I think it would look great. I mean, I don't even know who that kid is. Do you want to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So upstairs there's our little library, and there's a bunch of collections of shit. Let's go see the collections of shit. I look around here and I see a whole bunch of shit that I've been holding on to for decades. Decades. Look at this. I got a lot of books. Books are slightly less nerdier than the toys or the accoutrements or whatever, the collectibles. But some of them are stupid.
Encyclopedia of Science Fiction. Why would you have Lawnmower Man? That's bag sucking. Complete James Bond movie encyclopedia. The art department team takes time out for dessert in Portugal. Really? A shot of the art department. These are 3 books, illustrated histories of each genre. So, I mean, they go all the way to, I guess, the 90s. And, bumper sticker, Cthulhu for President 2004. Random. Fantasy of the 21st century. What you got here is you got your Tolkiens, you got your Michael Moorcock's. That's what this covers. You got your basic monster manual here. And in the front cover, oh, what is that? It's a gnome bookplate. I had my own gnome bookplates.
So, Joe, why have you kept all this stuff?
I think because when I see it, it takes me back to like a point in time. Well, I think I just had like a major breakthrough there. No, seriously, it immediately takes me back to a place in my life when things were like simpler and there was more possibility before the world destroys you. I'm kidding. Okay, I've got some serious nerd shit for you, some serious fanboy shit. There's one of these dialects. I got multiple dialects here. Here's another one. Same. Whoa. That's from my hockey player reflexes from when I was a goalie. Yeah, so I got a couple of these. Got it in black, got it in blue. Not only are these pieces still on their backer cards, but they're on their backer cards. The backer cards are in near mint condition, but they're actually protected in this plastic sleeve. Yeah. It's pretty hardcore.
Okay, you said there were 5 phases to this thing, and 2 of them you have to do right away?
Okay, so here's what we got to do. 2 things simultaneously. Got to get rid of all the stuff, all my stuff. It's got to go. If it's sitting in a basement in a box, it can really go. Box. Like, I haven't necessarily kept all this stuff in mint condition. Troop transporter. Oh! Land speeder. It's in bad condition. Release the Kraken's tail. Back on the shelf. So I don't think it has any market value other than sentimental value. We got to figure out a way to get rid of it all in a meaningful way. I don't know, maybe somebody maybe people out there have an idea of how to, we can do a contest. I don't know, a yard sale. Simultaneously with that, I've just got to clear the land and prep the land. Like, before you can do anything, you got to do some basic things. You got to have a place to put stuff. We don't have a barn. There was a barn there, but the barn is now gone. So we've got to build a barn. But before you build a barn, you got to clear the road. And before you clear the road, you got to get rid of thistles. Have you seen the thistles? Do you know what I'm talking about? They're like, did you see Day of the Triffids?
No.
It's okay. You got to see Day of the Triffids or read Day of the Triffids, whichever your pleasure is. It's like Day of the Triffids. These things are huge and they hurt you. They're resilient. But they're also part of the environment up there. Like, they're
yellow finches, I think it is. Some fucking bird. They pollinate off these bloody things. And also, red-winged blackbirds live in them. So when you try and cut them down, they come and attack you. Bees use them as well. So they're integral to the area, but they're a son of a bitch. If you don't cut them off before they flower, then there will be 20 more there next year. The plan with the thistles was to, I got this thing from Global Industrial, and that is not a sponsored plug. It was like an industrial weed whacker. And I just, I didn't have it connected properly. I destroyed the belt. I halfway through, I think I stretched the belt because these thistles are so thick and fucking monstrous. That I just wore down the engine or stretched the power belt or something. I did something wrong. And I had to take it to Matt, I had to pack it up, and my daughter and I went and literally left it at Matt's house. I just was so frustrated. I was like, well, fuck this. And I just walked it across the street and dumped it in his front garage. Here you go, right? It's my neighbor's a mechanic. That's awesome. He's got hobbies, but he can also do something practical. I can't do that. That's not something I'm gonna take for granted. Do you know what I mean? Look I'm not gonna be it takes, what do they say? It takes 40 summers to learn how to be a farmer? I think. No, let me get that number right.
40 years?
That's what they say. I don't take it for granted, and I don't suggest that I can do it, because that's their focus in their profession. I certainly would like to bring attention to it, because as you drive up there, you start to see all the farmland getting acre by acre taken away for big box stores and neighborhoods. And I get it, people gotta live, people gotta eat, people gotta work and shop and all that sort of thing. And you look around, you go, where the fuck are we gonna get our food from? Who's gonna, do you know what I mean? Where is this all, what are we doing here? So that to me is it's kind of a separate agenda, is to shine a little light on what it is that these folks do. And yeah, whatever. It's not my job to do that, but whatever. Maybe people will appreciate it. Who knows?
Okay.